Hello, everybody. This is Valet Games back today with something a little bit different. I wanted to play a little bit of a game, but I didn't want to full on get started in anything, that I'd then have to finish. So I decided to go check out an oldie but a goodie over here on Nintendo Switch Online. The GameCube, Game Boy, N64, all those free games, but this is Super Mario World 3 or 4, it said? I don't know which one this is, but this is the one I grew up with, where when I think of Mario, this was the Mario, 7-year-old me would have thought of. Um, I had it for the GBA, the Game Boy Advance, and me and my I think my little brother did too, but me specifically, I used to play the crap out of it. And I'd have my mom like beat levels for me that I couldn't get past that were too hard for me. So I don't know every secret, but I remember a good fair bit of them. I think there's something up here in the clouds that was like a pipe or an upwards. I thought there was a hidden brick somewhere in there. Maybe here, maybe this is what I was thinking of. Um, I don't know. But like I said, I had this for the Game Boy Advance, and so this used to be my go-to on road trips, plane rides, um, times I needed to be quiet in the car. Could you guys just shut up for 3 minutes? No. Maybe you should have thought about that before you had 3 kids. You don't get quiet or alone or space or calm. Something, something some parents still don't quite get the concept of. Um, Although, you know, not to say we weren't annoying kids, I'm sure we were. But, you kind of get what you sign up for in that situation, is all I'm saying. Or if your kid's screaming in the car, um, that's one thing. But if you have 3 kids that are just rambunctious and noisy, and you want a moment of silence, you're not going to get a moment of silence, and you should know that. And it shouldn't be expected, because you're the one who had 3 kids. You know, not to say you can't complain. You know, I've got a dog that barks. I don't like it when he barks, but oh shoot, I'm gonna miss that. Gosh dang it. But I don't expect him to not bark. He just has times he's not allowed to bark. Mostly at kids and babies and women and other people. And that's a dog, you know, that's not a family of three. I... Ooh, I was only one away. I should have got a star first, and then I would have had that right on the head. We'll go and get our little item here. Pick a box. That was easy. I will take your fire flower. Mario start. I used to play the ton out of this to where like I knew every secret and there's like warp pipes and I never actually beat it, but I could get all the way up to like the final world, like final Bowser boss. And then my little baby reflexes weren't sharp enough to handle it from there, but it's crazy how you remember some of these. I haven't, you know, touched this since 2009 probably, and I still remember a few, most of the secrets and levels here and there. Oh shoot, I wanted to hit you with my tail. Boom. Okay, we're going Rusty, no. Here, go on. Come on. You want to come up in the chair? Oh, thank you for my kisses. Oh, I screwed the pooch on that one. Yes, thank you for my kiss, Rusty. I wonder if we're only at 7 minutes. I might be able to just get all of World 1 done. That'd be fun if I could just bum rush it. Ooh. You know, I'm not the most skilled Mario player in the world, but I do like running past everything and feeling like I'm killing it. And- Oh, I think I just have, yeah. I don't, that doesn't last long enough for me to actually use it. Oh no! Oh, the Donkey Kong problem where I hit the wrong jump. Because all the buttons have different layouts now. You know, the Xbox layout's different from the Switch layout, that's different from the PlayStation layout, that's different from the Steam layout. And then games on them will have different layouts. Yeah, why not? I don't think that actually carries over, does it? Okay. Okay. Oh, shoot. That's all you get. Oh, well. You win some, you lose some. Come here, sit like a normal person, buddy. Oh, I hated this level. Hated this level as a kid. I think you want to go up here, and there's a way to, yep, just skip the whole thing. Was always my playthrough, or always my strat as a kid, because if you actually go under and do the level, it's like Nightmare Alley, or at least I remember it being. pretty ass blasty when I was a kid. Let me just come over, make sure there's no secrets. And it just spits you out at the end of the level. And you just slide down and wrap her up. Ooh, oh no! Literally right there at the end. I should have seen that coming. I don't know what that is. Power up card? Oh, it must be. I wonder if that's amiibo stuff. Oh, are you kidding me? Let the record show I slid. Okay. Well, back at it again. I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll get all the way to the end of this map and we'll beat this first map, and that'll be its own little upload. Little bit of a fun blast from the past. I think this was I think the reason I call it Super Mario 3 is because it was over in Japan or maybe over here. And then this is just like a Game Boy Advance port for it. Ah, I wanted the fire flower. I'm not too caught up on my Mario history. I'm not That's one of those things where you hear it so many times that after a certain point you just forget it, you know? It's like, yeah, I know there's Mario 1 and then Mario 2 was a different game. That was like Mario World, or it was Doki Doki Panic, or it was called something. And then there's Mario 3, and then, but that's kind of before my time. That's more my parents' era. Mine's more so starts with the Game Boy Advance and GameCube days, where I'm far more familiar with the 3D Marios. Oh shit. Than I am with their original 2D platforming counterparts, side-scrolling counterparts. Gosh dang it. I'm bad. I'm so bad. I just need to beat this level and then I can go rescue the princess and wrap it up. But beating this level is apparently going to be difficult for me. Um, nope. Oh, I did it again. Same spot too. Come on. Avoid. There we go. The physical copies of this aren't too bad to track down these days. It's not like your Pokemon where Fire Red, I bought it for $90 in 2018, used off GameStop. And now you're looking at upwards of $200 on Mercari or eBay if you want an authentic copy. DK Oldies. That might be a bit of an exaggeration, but The prices have indeed gone up. I have a GameStop email receipt from 2018 when I first went to college and bought my GameCube. I tried buying Wind Waker off of GameStop and I got it for 20, like $4 after shipping, game, case, all of it, but it never showed up. So then I had to email them and get my money back, but I ended up buying it. I had to buy it. Well, I didn't have to buy it. I ended up buying it and I had to pay $80 for it for a complete in box. And that's on the low end. These prices have, you know, escalated and they're just going to keep escalating. I kind of went through and snatched everything I wanted before that happened. I went through and got a bunch of DS games and 3DS games and GameCube stuff. And what people don't realize is with the physical editions of physical copies, like, yeah, it might be a dinky little Game Boy game, but there was 30,000 of them ever produced in, or sold in the US. So if you want a physical copy, you have to get one of these 30,000 before they're gone or destroyed or lost or time has done its damage and they don't work no more. So I went through and I got my stuff. Oh, thank goodness. I didn't want to have to do that again. And the price will just keep going up. I bought Fire Emblem for like it was probably 250 after shipping and handling and all that. 300 maybe. But I sold it with both my GameCube games. I probably bought them all. If we're looking at just the games, I bought them all for 380 and I sold it for 450, which I only made 380 off it. Like 400, 380, 400 back was all I made. But, that's already like I sold the game for 300 and then both the Game Boy games for 50 each. I sold it for more than I bought it for. I just lost money overall on shipping and handling and all that stuff. But there you have it. I think this is where I will wrap up this video. We got through the first world. I just wanted to play a little bit of a game and make another video. So you guys know the drill. This has been Valet. Leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know what you guys are playing. Let me know what you guys want to see me play, and I'll catch you guys next time. Thanks.